Okay, if you're seeing a small amount of mental distress on my face, you are not wrong. I am without my camera. So Kevin the camera, Kevyn, he's taken a turn, a bad turn, a downward turn. He just stopped working. He is at the Canon Emergency Hospital right now, Canon Camera Hospital, and hopefully we'll be back soon. So thoughts and prayers for Kevin and kind of for me. If the lighting is off or anything is off, or the sound, I'm flying by the seat of my pants here on an iPhone Pro Max, iPhone 15 Pro Max. Bear with me because as P.T. Barnum said, no, not there's a sucker born every minute, but the show must go on. So today we are going to talk about Guerlain. This is the only thing that could make me happy right now is to talk about Guerlain. So we're going to talk about all about the Guerlain Holiday 2025 collection, most of which was sent over by Guerlain. Bless them. They knew I needed some cheering up. They knew before it even happened. That's how good they are. We're going to do outdoor swatches. We're going to try it on. I did purchase some of the stuff here, and they sent over the rest, which was extraordinarily kind of them. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous case. This is just on the eyeshadow palette. We're going to look at a bunch of things today, and this is all inspired by origami, and it feels like kind of like crumpled paper, too. Really, really nice. We're going to see all of that today with me, Rebecca. I am a fashion and beauty editor, clearly unfamiliar with tech because I don't know what to do when Kevin the camera is gone. But for about 25 years now, I have worked on the editorial side, typing, following around, interviewing the biggest names in fashion and beauty. Well, that's what gave me the idea to come on over here to YouTube and start Not Fit for Print, because we're not print anymore. We're digital now. Not Fit for Print Beauty, where you can have a sort of digital beauty magazine to look through every day or so, right here on YouTube. All right, let's get into it. Like I said, we have this beautifully cased origami-inspired products from Guerlain for holiday 2025. So let me show you what we have here. First of all, this is the eyeshadow quad. Again, we're going to look at everything swatched outside in the warm California sunshine. That hasn't changed at all. But here we go. Now, this is so perfectly suited to me, I can't even tell you, because they're really warm shades. Now, you guys know that I do like cooler toned shades in the casing. When they're on my face, they can make me look a little maybe like Kevin the camera. And so these are really up my alley. But the thing that's nice about this is there's also this kind of cooler silver shade. So if you want to cool it down a little bit, you can, which is kind of nice. We're also going to look at this jewel case. Now, I did not get a lipstick to go with this. I just put one of my Guerlain lipsticks in this. We're going to use a different lip product, but this is the case, the kind of origami inspired double mirror jewel case called Tales of Wonder. It's $43. You can get it engraved for free. So if you're buying this as a gift, it would be really nice to get it engraved for free, frankly. And then you could put in like a $42 lipstick to go with it of a newer shade, or I put one of my older shades in here because we're using something else on the lips today. But I just wanted to really show you. I'm screen mirroring here, guys, trying to make sure I can see what that looks like for you at home. Okay, it's just beautiful. And as you know, when you take out the lipstick, whatever lipstick you have in there, then it opens up and there's that double mirror, which is very, very nice. Okay, so I just wanted to show that to you. That is available. Then we're also going to be looking at the Terracotta Luminizer. This is $65. This one's called Rosy Gleam. It's kind of inspired by Rosy lights. Again, I'm not used to this setup here, so I'm using some screen mirroring to see what you guys are seeing. Isn't that beautiful? It's kind of got a graduation from pink to peach in it. So it's got all those, again, it goes a little warm, but the highlight is a little cooler. So can we call it neutral? Nah, it's still warm. That's beautiful. Look at that graduation on the colors. Really pretty. I don't know how the lights are doing that way with this. I'm really sorry if you're having a troubled viewing experience. It's honestly, I'm just a girl doing the best I can. Come back, Kevin. Okay, then we also have our Meteorites Midnight Glow. Now, the Meteorites from Guerlain are one of, I really need to like start a makeup, a beauty tag or something for favorite products ever. I have a few of them, but this would always be on there. This is the Meteorites. This is the Midnight Glow. It's $85. So it's like their holiday version of Meteorites in this beautiful holiday packaging. But let me show you the inside. Not only, and I'll show you what we're going to use them for too. It's got this beautiful little puff like we have with Guerlain Meteorites. But look, oh, they smell so delicious. Okay, but look in here. I'm trying to see what you guys would see. There's little like star. Whoa! There's stars. See? Okay, that's all right. It's okay that they fell out. So there's stars. See little stars and little pearls. So it's just like really cute. Sorry, I'm clumsy with this. Stars and pearls in all sorts of different shades. Sorry, I dropped them there. But we're going to play with those today as well. I didn't cause any harm there. And then we also have, I went ahead and picked up the limited edition Honey Tint Lip Oil, sparkling lip oil. And this is in the shade Rosewood. It's $40. And the reason I went ahead and got this is I love their Honey Glow BB Honey Glow lip oil, and this is a sparkling version, limited edition. I do have a little bit of a Westman Atelier lip liner on. All of these things will be listed down below in the description bar. Wherever I can, I'll put them up here in YouTube shopping as well, so that you can take a look at them, click on them while the video plays. Okay, all that good stuff. So we're going to do that. Let's take all of this outside right now into the warm California sunshine. That part hasn't changed. So let's take a look. We have our Ombres G eyeshadow quad in 520 Stellar Glow, those warm and festive tones, followed by the Terracotta Luminizer in Rosy Gleam. I tried to put a little bit of the Meteorites Midnight Glow on there, the holiday version, and you won't see it maybe that well. And then there's our Honey Tint Lip Oil in the sparkling limited edition Rosewood shade. All right, let's go ahead and play with these a little bit. And again, I do hope that our lighting isn't really throwing you off. If it is, I very, very much apologize. Okay, I have a blush on already that's not Guerlain, but let's go ahead. So let's go ahead with our luminizer here. This we're going to use as a highlight. Now you might be wondering what I'm going to then do with the Meteorites, but I'll show you. Okay, here we go here. I just want to show you how this is. It is, when it goes onto the face, it is, let's see if that picks up. There we go. It is a little bit cooler than you would think by how peachy it goes. And it is sparkly. Now, I've been talking to you guys about this for a while. That grown-up glitter is kind of back, really. Just kind of the look of glitter, but not where it has the fallout or the big particles. But glitter and sparkles have always been really kind of it for the holidays. And but it's also kind of a larger trend, to be honest with you. Okay, if we look at the face being done, we haven't done the eyes yet, but if we look at the face being done, for me, this is where Meteorites comes in. Now, I have gone on and on about this in previous videos, so I won't take too much of your time. There are timestamps, of course, if you're in a hurry, but there are two types of powders in this beauty world. Well, there's more than that, but two main parts: setting and finishing. Setting powder is like when your complexion is done, you just want to set under the eyes, the concealer, your foundation, so it doesn't fall into crevices or move. Finishing powder is for when everything is done, the whole face is done, and you just want to erase and blur any lines. I like, personally, and it's a personal choice, I like a very matte setting powder, and I don't use a lot of it. With setting powder, I tend to use it around the nose, the T-zone, under the eyes. I use Meteorites as a finishing powder. That's to buff everything in, to give it a really pretty look, a little bit of luminosity, and that's what we're going to do today. And for that, I love to use a Sonia G face brush, like a kabuki style, flat, kind of kabuki style brush. What I'll do is I just go in here to whatever Meteorites I grab. I love them all. And then I buff in right over, yes, right over the highlight that we did, any blush I have on, any bronzer I have on. I actually don't have any bronzer on today because I forgot, but I just go in circles. Why did I forget? Because I am a little bit, because I don't have my camera. It's funny how we rely on technology, right? And when technology isn't there, We really feel it. Now, I want you to see, even in maybe dim light, how put together that looks, that it just gives like this perfect setting to your face. I will oftentimes get lazy and not use my Meteorites, but when I go back and remember to use them to kind of do a finished look, I'm always so happy when I do, because it's a better look overall to your makeup, honestly. And how about a little bit of that lip oil? This is the Honey Tint Lip Oil in Sparkling Rosewood. The sparkling shades, there's 2 of them, are a limited edition. And I did do, like I said, a little bit of Westman Atelier kind of nude liner, because this needs it. It's not a very pigmented shade, but look at that. This is my favorite lip oil ever. Guerlain makes 2 of my favorite products ever, which are these Meteorites for finishing powder and this lip oil. If I had to choose any lip oil and choose just one, it would always be Guerlain. I'm a big fan of the brand. Call me a stan. I'm okay with that. All right, now let's go to the eyeshadow, which I think I'm going to love because it is warm. But we'll try that cooler shade over the top as well, because why not? Okay, so I have some Sonia G brushes here. Here's what it looks like. Woo! Okay. I'm going to start here. This is kind of a pretty little ruddy red brown. We got a Sonia G Sky brush. And I am just going to kind of put that into the crease of the eye. It's a nice, pretty matte shade. I really like where Guerlain is going with colors. Not so much of these crazy reds and wild color stories. They've gotten so much more user-friendly. There's a good tech word. And I think this is just lovely. Already, that's really pretty, and I think festive. I'm going to use that same sky brush, and I'm going to go into this slightly darker cocoa shade, and I'm going to put that into the outer corners. What do you think? Ooh, pretty. Okay, so that leaves us 2 shades left. That leaves us a gold shade and a silver shade, a warm shade and a cool shade. You know what? Let's do one on each eye. Do we need both? Okay, well, let's do it this way. Sticking with the sky brushes, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to actually use both. I don't know if that's advisable, but let's do it. When has advisable ever stopped me, really? Okay, so I'm going to put this kind of silvery shade into the inner corner just to kind of see what it looks like. And you'll be able to see right away. If you love cool shades, this kind of cools up the eye look, and already for me, it doesn't do me any favors. I don't do great with cool shades. It's very pretty. It's just not friendly, you know what I mean, for me. But watch what happens. Okay, I have a makeup eraser here on my lap. Handy dandy. Okay, I'm going to go in with my finger and this gold shade. Now watch the difference. I don't think I need both, but I'm just going to put one over. I mean, you could use both. It's okay, but it's not ideal for me. I would leave out the silver. Nothing wrong with a silver look. You can, the fun thing about this, I just put this on both eyes, but the fun thing about this is you can also, with these 2 shades, you could really have kind of a one and done eye look. That would be very pretty, and yet still kind of subtle, Oh, that's a winner. Look, I'm always going to think that Guerlain is a winner, but they've done this warm palette, which I think can also go kind of nice and cool. Really user-friendly, really pretty. If you are like me and you're obsessed with their lip oils, the word obsessed is used way too much. I do reserve it. I really reserve it for this. I am obsessed with it. And what a pretty, pretty, pretty version of the Meteorites with the little stars in there. If you, like me, collect the Guerlain lipstick cases, this origami pattern, and it kind of feels like that crumpled paper. My daughter's very good at origami. She makes really, really cute capybaras. Darling one, so I'll put a little photo of that in. But anyway, I think it's a great collection. I would say this is probably, so far, one of, if not the favorite holiday collections. I just hadn't gotten to it. I've been out of town. I've had a camera break. Wah. Feel sorry for me. Don't feel sorry for me at all. I'm doing just fine. Don't feel sorry for me at all. But it's taken a bit of a back seat, and that's a shame because I think it's the most fun. It's the most wearable. It's the most sophisticated, and I really, really love it. I did purchase some of it, but I want to thank Guerlain for sending out the lipstick case, and they sent most of it out to me. This, and this, and I bought the. I did buy the lip oil though, but they sent most of it out to me, which was incredibly kind of them, and allowed me to share it with you while remaining on my creator enforced budget. Please hopes and prayers for Kevin the camera, that he is back soon and recovers. You'll get a few videos like this. I apologize if the viewing experience isn't as pleasant as usual. Hopefully we'll be back in business quite soon. I thank you for bearing with me. Come and join me over on Instagram, on TikTok. We have a membership right here on YouTube that meets weekly every Friday. We'd love to see you there. And check me out on Facebook as well. Look for everything in the description bar and up here where I can in YouTube shopping, as that's a great way to shop as well. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Bye-bye. Make sure you subscribe.